Capricorn. Capricorn, welcome to Tarot Solar Sun Studio. I'm Caro and we will be performing for May 2024. This is what's their next move? And what is their next move? I have formulated this reading with 3 tarot decks and the clarification. So this is the before tarot, this is the after tarot. So in order to understand their next move, we are going to see first the past motivation and the present moment with the classical Rider-Waite deck, and some clarifications with Lenormand. Plus, by the end of the reading, we will get an oracle card to see where all this is actually may lead up to. Of course, these are general readings, so they are not going to resonate with everyone watching. Please check your other astrological associations if you think those are also working for you. So I also have to watch the health of the stream from the screen seer. Okay, we seem to be good. There is a bit latency with the internet, but that's okay. Okay, so now I have the first deck with me, and let's find out a past circumstance for them in order to understand the next move as well. So it's like a timeline reading, okay? It's like a timeline reading. Stay next move. Just a sec, please. So from the before tarot, I like to use these decks due to their sequential, consecutive arrangement of cards. So I find these decks very valuable as a modern interpretation of the Rider-Waite deck. So, wow, they were in the 5 of Wands state. Look at them. Quarrels, disputes, arguments, trying to take a position, maybe fighting for what they believe in. It's a super, there is also egos, of course, playing out in this Mars in Leo card. So the ego expressions are also there. Their convictions are there. They have something to like fight for. There is also competitiveness here. We have garden in a social setting, so maybe in a social media or internet networks, groups of people. They were, it seems, in struggle with this group setting. I mean, socially, I would say there is absolutely something awkward there. Socially, from a social standpoint, also how the people perceive them is a bit maybe in question here. So their move, their next move, based on this past circumstances. It's gonna be based on this. I mean, this is the root cause of it, we can say. They may be also having hard time to maybe, in the past, they found it hard to let go something. Maybe there was a time in which you were both affected from some type of a mutual desire, and maybe you were in this wild, passionate love for some of you, and also this may, for some of you though, the 5 of Wands energy can be, for instance, if there is no any struggle in that way, it can be a super chemistry with a person. So that physical chemistry it can be with this, it's like a hot air balloon, and also like there is also some kind of a competitiveness, like there is a social atmosphere, and the person is maybe like fighting for you, like what it takes, they want you, and they are like fighting for you, and they are no matter what the consequences are, they fight for you. So this can be also your fight with them, your struggle with them in a group setting, which is received by the public. It can be. So because there is definitely what the others see. So there is this with the garden's public influence. It can also indicate an open fight. For some of you in the past, they may be motivated from, I mean, their next move can be motivated from creating arguments. It can be with a particular effort to give some kind of a social setting. I mean, they want this to be visible for the others, let's say. This can be also the case. But this is something also they are like physically passionate, I see. For some of you, this is about, I mean, the person maybe was taking risks in love, so they had to fight maybe for with a social setting. I mean, so it seems to be, I can say, quite fiery with this setup. So we can say their next move will be motivated with this fiery energy. Now let's get a card representing the present, and then we will get the next move card from the After Tarot. So currently, let's see what is going on currently. Two of Cups, clarified by context is everything. So let's see the clarification. Wow, Mountain. A connection or establishing connection with a lot of hardships here. Currently, there are some obstacles, like people, it feels like climbing up some type of a mountain. The connection feels like climbing up some kind of a mountain, like overcoming obstacles. It's like hard to maybe see even face to face. There is this sense of like we need to overcome difficulties. So this fire energy makes sense because in the present moment there is still this sense of, oh, my cat Hermit is here, making sure she's safe, by the way. So I am an attentive mother now, so guys and girls, okay, you are okay, Hermit. So it can be like overcoming difficulties, and maybe there is going to be some hard decision, and it needs to be like well considered. Okay, if we're gonna take the path ahead, or if am I gonna make this first move, initiation. You know, it's like there is a connection, but it's not easy like to establish something. And it's not enough to have just the best intentions for each other. So maybe currently, you know, there is a sharing, but except the physical body. Okay, so one person may be like following their heart, and they want this equal exchange of love, but the other is like obstacles. First we need to climb up this mountain, you know. It feels a bit difficult. I also see there are some difficulties with regards to a social setting, like the group they are in, or that network they are in, there is something problematic there. I mean, how to say, the person cannot think freely from these contexts. And I also feel there is like some type of a refusal for like a social gathering, some refusal for a social gathering. So it is hard to accomplish something socially together, or participating it can be. I don't know, like if they can also easily show up in a place with you or without you. There seems to be some type of an obstacle in that regard. Someone may be maybe not taking part here socially, Capricorn. So will the next move will be overcoming that? We will see, but it's getting exciting. It is hard for this person to establish a connection with you in a social scene, maybe. Like there are some difficulties with regards to also if you are a part of a team or network. It's hard to kind of maintain maybe everything and the connection there. Or this person is like, for them, it's hard to come out of the closet. There are some social hurdles. I don't know if you are in some kind of an institution where there is also some discrimination going on. Or are you like trying to agree to tackle something together? Because I think there is this shared problems that is a concern, like both of you. Okay, so this is something I get from this. Now, after tarot, for the next move. So within this scope, within this framework, then what is the next move now? Okay. By the way, these are of course general readings, ladies and gentlemen, but if you have a personal tarot question to me, you can come to me. My Caro is answering your tarot question live streams, and you can ask your personal questions there. They work with donation. For information, please check the description box below. Now, let's find out the next move of them. Okay. Oh, okay, so we have the King of Pentacles energy here. Capricorn, now this is getting really interesting. I see here like they are in some type of a position. Is this person fighting for you at a place? Like they are in this position now. We have the home, like they are attaining a place. Finally, maybe that from that social hurdle, now we have the home. They are attaining a private place with you. So their efforts will be to get together into home, settling, maybe moving together, or creating a private space, some arrangements in the home. It can be even like buying, selling, purchasing home. There is so much to, or like they somehow, after all this struggle, like they finally reach like a heart of a matter, and they are like private there. Because here the idea in the reading is it's between private and the public. Okay, the garden, public, home, private, and in between the mountain, hurdles in between them. So is that like someone's privacy here is like violated and they take actions towards it. Maybe this can be also a setting where there is this public eye, like society's traditions, their traditions, social rules, private preferences. So they are like dealing with maybe this large groups of people, networks, but there is also the family reputation or the person's private reputation. So it's just like I can say their next move is in the way that they definitely close this gap between them and life. They have their space. There is a privacy entering in, like a secure environment, a place like so that we can flourish from there. So they attain this privacy, I think, and they are investing in that. I want to see though, where your connection with this person may lead up to, where it may lead up to. So we can also see in what, if the cards let us, also, let's see, I mean, if you are in that scenario. Oh, abuse, toxicity energy emerging from this. Capricorn, be careful. Abuse, toxicity energy emerging from this. It can be play out in so many ways. Abuse and toxicity of people, abuse of people involved, abuse and toxicity of the environment, that social setup, or in people's private life and in their own conflict, theirs or your part. So here there is definitely something to ponder upon, but of course you are all coming from different experiences. This can change for everyone. Again, as I mentioned, it may or may not resonate, but it seems for May we have a scenario like this for Capricorn collective. So I hope it can help you though. It can help you to give more informed decisions in the future. And if you have personal tarot questions, you can find me at my Caro is Answering Your Tarot Questions live streams as well. Thank you, Capricorn, for joining me in this one. I will speak to you soon in the next readings. Okay, ciao for now.